Movie time with John DeSando and his friends online. So everything is gonna be just fine. From the top down to the bottom. He's gonna let you know if you should stay home or if you should go. Might even yell if it's a spectacle. From San Francisco to Long Island. 'Cause nothing's better than a motion video.
It's Movie Time is produced and hosted by John DeSando. Listen to broadcast shows Fridays at 4:01 and 8:01 p.m. Read reviews and listen to shows online at WCBE.org.
I'm John DeSando.
And I'm Mary Yerina.
And this is It's Movie Time. And Mary, this movie that you've selected for us today.
I'm either going to get the blame or the credit.
No, here we go. First of all, it is such a cumbersome title in some way that I even miswrote it on our board here, people could see on our video portion, because I assumed that it would have a comma.
Yes.
And it doesn't have a comma.
It does not.
And I'm wondering if that's purposeful. It must be because there are a lot of English majors hanging about the Hollywood studios. Would never let them have a conditional clause like that without the comma.
They would never. It's creative license, I'm sure. I don't know why, though.
I know.
But the movie we're reviewing today is
Yes.
If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You.
Isn't that just such a weird... Mary, what
It
is
is
the
weird.
title? What a weird title.
It is weird. So according to the writer, director, and actually actress who's in the film, Mary Bronstein, it has to do with the saying, if I had a leg to stand on. And in this case, the character of Linda that we're on this fever dream journey with, as she really gets pushed to and goes over the edge in her life, she doesn't have a leg to stand on and can't fight back. So it's in relation to that.
Figuratively, it certainly works.
Yes.
Yeah. This is the most disquieting film of the year. The most disturbing film of the year.
I don't know, you've seen some pretty dark films.
I have, but I will tell you, her performance is stellar.
Yes.
It is a really good one. You and I were talking before the show how much we like Jessie Buckley's performance in Hamnet, and how we believe that is really the top performance. But Rose Byrne, what a discovery. I've seen her before, and she's a beautiful woman, and she knows how to act. But the extent of this acting is truly unbelievable.
Well, and the way the film is created, it's actually inspired by Mary Bronstein's life. Several years ago, her young daughter faced an illness that uprooted the family for 8 to 10 months so that the daughter could be treated at a specialty hotel. They lived out of a hotel, and it's really her view of in abstraction and in absurdity as to how a woman can feel so consumed and be pushed into this vortex of meeting everybody else's needs in crisis after crisis after crisis, and the impact that it can have on her. And Rose Byrne plays Linda, who clearly carries this entire film.
It is. I mean, practically every shot is of her, and it's a close-up.
And it's intentional,
Whoa,
because
yes.
everything about the film we're supposed to experience from Linda's perspective, and we do that. In fact, the daughter, who we hear and see her feet or
Yes.
her arms, but we never see her till the very
end. Yeah.
But we hear her and hear the interactions, and even when they're talking in the car, we're either seeing Linda's face or we're seeing Linda's face in the rearview mirror looking at her daughter. So everything about it is from Linda's perspective, and so you're on this spiral with her downward until she goes over the edge.
Well, I mean, for me, it's a mosaic of madness, and it seemed to me that Bronstein had captured individual moments of every woman who ever lived and put them all together. And and I'm very sensitive about the feminist movement, and I'm very much supportive of the notion that we have undervalued women, and particularly mothers, for so many years, probably for centuries. And I thought that this was look at this, look at what we've done. And so while it was exceptional, the number of incidents, including the symbolic hole in the ceiling. I wouldn't say that, I mean, what a great moment.
And it happens early, so we're not giving anything
No,
away.
we're not, I know it. And what an amazing image. And actually, she was pretty cool responding to it. I mean, I would have been comatose at that point if I had water rushing down the hole like that.
So while she's clearly overwrought, taking her daughter to treatment, they get home to a pizza dinner, carry-out pizza dinner.
Oh, what a great scene!
And her daughter starts yelling from the bathroom about water on the floor, and Rose goes to investigate, and you hear the splotchiness of her steps, and she gets to their, I'm assuming, master bedroom, and she looks up at the ceiling, and there's cracks and water dripping from it, and she calls her husband, who we learn is, I guess, a sea captain or
Yes,
ship
right, he is of a
captain.
cruise ship.
And so he's gone for 8 weeks. He's not there. And while she's telling him about, we just got home, the black hole opens and water just comes gushing through and floods. So that's how the film opens. And then they move into a really cheap, bad hotel, and everything just spirals from there.
The recurring annoying guy who tells her to move her car.
Yeah.
This is
From
super
that,
great.
yeah,
Yes.
everything is like lemon juice, paper cut, no matter what it is. The desk clerk at the cheap motel they've been forced to stay at.
Yes.
The people who are supposed to be fixing the hole in the ceiling and restoring their apartment. I mean, everything is going wrong from her perspective. And meanwhile, she's a therapist.
I love this touch. She's a therapist who needs a therapist. And it's just wonderful because we always think these people have it together. I mean, who has more together than the therapist? And she does not have it together.
Well, and she's actually seeing one of her, I don't know if they're direct work colleagues, but they share office space, which is typical. As my friend Nancy, who watched the film with me,
Yes,
who
what did
is
she
a
say?
therapist, she said, when you're in private practice, oftentimes you come together and you rent a suite and you have private rooms with the noise cancelers outside the room, which we see
Yeah.
in the film. And so they're not necessarily employed together, but they're sharing therapeutic office
I'll tell you,
suites
this is
together.
a strange casting with Conan O'Brien. Isn't that? They even,
It's unusual on its surface, but what did you think of his performance?
I thought his performance was perfect. I thought he was a therapist whom I would like to go to.
Really?
Yeah, I thought because he was cool, because he was detached. Now, see, that's the kind of therapist I love. I don't want one who's involved.
Nancy and I both were like, and our opinion of the film was, if you're thinking about going to therapy, don't watch this film.
I don't, that's
Because
right.
it's not a good representation of what good therapists do.
All right, what did you guys think of his relationship with her? Was there anything romantic in that?
No, but I think in the film it serves as the romance in place of the husband. She's trying to connect with him. She's spending all this time with him, and they do break up.
Yeah, they do, and I thought that Christian Slater husband was perfect. In fact, I started looking up films about single moms, and thinking, and then correcting myself. She's not a single mom.
She's not.
She's married, but she might as well be.
She might as well be, because when she's having these conversations with Charles, her husband, he's off going to a baseball game, like they flew, to
wonderful.
a baseball game,
Yes.
and he's having dinner with whoever, and
And
she's trying to deal with all these crises, and he wants to know why that apartment hasn't been fixed yet,
And Byrne is so good on this when he tells her that he has the ball. Oh, so you have time to go to a ball game. I mean, just like we're going through it with her, and we understand damn well the irony of him talking about how he has this extra time, and she has no time.
No.
The way this film's framed, it moves absolutely at fast pace from
Yes.
one incident to another.
Which certainly is intentional, because we're
Sure.
we're seeing everything from Rose's perspective, whether it's true or not. in terms of the extremism and the absurdity
Yes, right, yeah,
of
yeah.
it. So everything is spiraling out of control at a faster and faster and faster and faster pace until she goes over the edge.
Well, I'm asking you and Nancy to hold off for our podcast.
I'm gonna channel
Isn't
Nancy.
She is just a presence here already, I
She
can
is.
tell. But anyway, if people want to hear more about what we have to say, and it's not what I have to say, it's what you have to, and Nancy have to say, they have to go to our podcast, WCBE, the podcast experience, and to our podcast, Back Talk. So, Mary, let me hear this now. What do you suggest about if I had legs, I'd kick you?
It is worth seeing for Rose Byrne's performance.
Yes.
But it's a complex, challenging genre mishmash film that may or may not be to everybody's taste.
Yeah, and for me, it's annoying.
It's movie time with John DeSando and his friends online. So everything is gonna be just fine. From the top down to the bottom. He's gonna let you know if you should stay home or if you should go. Might even yell if it's a spectacle. From San Francisco to Long Island.